All right. Weather changes fast.
It does.
Victor, runway 31, cleared land.
Hey, just cleared 70 land, runway 21.
31.
31.
Feels like we're getting some wind.
Yeah. There he is.
All right, we'll switch over to tower. Provo Tower, Skyx 73 Juliet Delta is holding short, runway 31.
Skyx 73 Juliet Delta, Provo Tower, hold short, runway 31.
Holding short, runway 31, 8 Juliet Delta.
Seems to have calmed down the engine.
Yeah, the engine's definitely running better. And this is all
I honestly think
spun up.
It's because it's been sitting. I don't think it flew yesterday. Aircraft are not meant to sit.
Yeah.
Everything I've heard, those are good little planes.
What kind's that?
The Piper Seneca or?
That looked like Alaska Airline logo on it.
That little balloon there. I'll put her down. There it is.
From Victor, turn right, Alpha 4, taxi ramp via Alpha.
Alpha 4, Alpha to the ramp for 8 Uniform Victor.
Uniform Victor, did you experience any turbulence or wind shear?
Negative, we didn't experience any of that. 8 Uniform Victor.
Thank you. Set 738 Juliet Delta, runway 31, clear for takeoff.
Runway 31, clear for takeoff, 8 Juliet Delta. Gauges are in the green, airspeed's alive. All Alright, you have flight control?
I have flight controls.
Alright, I have flight controls?
You have flight controls. Hey, request a right turnout.
Provo Tower, can we have a right turnout, 8 Juliet Delta?
Say Juliet Delta approved.
Alright.
Right turnout approved, 8 Juliet Delta. Got a 23 knot wind, huh? Headwind.
Yep, you're clear right. Well, we got airborne. There's step one. Okay, come right heading 130.
130.
Yeah, climb maintain 6,500.
Okay, 6,500. Alright, so we got our pink line on there, where we're heading.
Juliet Delta, come right heading 190.
Right, 190.
And when able, proceed direct, uniform 14.
Okay, direct, uniform 14.
No, I've been thinking I should jump into a club.
Yeah.
Probably become the instructor for that club. You guys need instruction, and that would be part of the dues that I would pay.
Yeah, that'd be good. I know the club in Provo that I was trying to do with the Mooney had an instructor like that. He would do all the checkouts, you know.
Your wife's the triathlete, right?
Yeah. Yep, she's done a few triathlons. She's done a half Ironman, and she usually bikes and runs more though than doing the triathlons. All right, so
I was going to have you.
What was that?
Proceed direct, Daniel, and intercept the RNAV approach inbound. Maintain 6600.
Okay. 6600 and go to Daniel?
Yep.
Okay, so Daniel shows 7700.
That's correct.
So we want to stay at 6600 to intercept that though?
Yeah, I don't.
Because that's our next fix is 6600.
Yeah. I'm going to give you a vector just inside of Daniel. That's what I'm going to do. Like what you. I'm left 190. Intercept the RNAV inbound at 6600.
So heading 190?
Yep.
And intercept the RNAV inbound 17.
Yes. Now, going inbound here, going through your checklist of...
W holds ACK.
Yeah.
So get weather.
Yeah.
So we're going to go to 118.275. We're actually just going to do this.
Ceiling 5,000, overcast, temperature 9 Celsius, dew point 3, altimeter 2980. Nephi Municipal Airport. Automated weather observation 14590. Zulu weather wind 170 at 13. Visibility 10. Ceiling 5,000. Overcast. Temperature 9 Celsius. Dew point 3. Altimeter 2980. Airport 2, cross runway 31.
All right.
Sure you come all the way over here and don't even stop and visit. I can't believe it.
Let's see, that is nearest airport. Wonder why we don't have Spanish Fork on there. I think it's 1229, pretty sure.
Spanish Fork, 968 Charlie Tango is taking Alpha to Hangar Row Bravo.
Spanish Fork traffic, Cessna 8738 Julie Delta is 6,600 over Payson area heading south towards an E5. All right, so the weather we got heading and attitude indicator look fine. Obtain clearance. We don't really need clearance here because we're just going to talk to their
Unicom.
123075. So we'll just do this. 123075.
And just so you know, the reason that you're at 7,700 at Daniel is because there's a ridge line there, but I'm visual at ridge line.
Okay. So on this 190 heading, no, we're not going to really hit Daniel.
That's correct.
Spanish Fork traffic, Cessna 738 Juliet Delta is at 6,500 over Santa Quin. Last call. Spanish Fork traffic. All right, so we're about 14 miles out.
Okay, you've got your letdown plate review.
Yeah, okay, so our final approach fix is 6,600 at Elite, and our DA is 5433, so 5,500. must have just hit a little updraft there. We just climbed 500 feet. I'll get back down. Okay, so 6,600 at elite, and then 5433, so 5,500 basically.
Yep.
For the DA.
How's your heading doing?
Close to 190, just a little off. Alright, I'm going to start turning right to intercept the course a little bit better.
Okay. Now one of the areas where you can get bit, not in an uncontrolled field, but where you're going into you're no kidding flying IFR.
Yeah.
Is your climb out instructions. That's W holds act, that C at the end. It's your last thing you're doing.
Yeah, that's right. So we need to climb to 11,400 and then go to the waypoint Akago.
Yeah. What I want you to do is I want you to climb to 6,500 feet, runway heading, then turn right heading 350.
So 6,500 right 350?
Yeah, actually climb to 6,000, then right 350, continue to climb to 6,600.
Okay, say that again.
Okay, climb to 6,000 feet.
Okay.
Then right turn to 350. I make it 330.
Okay. So 6,000 feet climb and then right to 330.
Yeah, and continue climb to 6,600 feet.
And continue to 66, okay.
If you lost your engine right here, what would you do? What was your first step?
Take my glasses off.
Yep.
And then look for a landing. Make sure I'm flying the plane, look for a landing. Landing spot.
And I can see a couple down there.
Nephi traffic, Skyhawk 738 Juliet Delta is 7 miles north of the field, going to come in on a straight in for runway 17. Nephi traffic.
738 Juliet Delta, you're cleared the approach.
Cleared for the approach, 8 Juliet Delta.
Climb out as instructed. So now you're thinking, as you approach your final approach fix, what kind of descent rate are you going to have?
Well, I'm going to follow this glide slope. It's going to be a 3 degree.
Yeah. You got your ground speed right there, 77 knots.
Yep. So the touchdown zone is 5,000 basically.
Yeah.
And
what's your glide slope? Or what's your descent rate, your VVI?
And I am at 65, so 1,500 feet in 5 miles. That's 300 feet per mile, I think. Let me think.
Yep.
And then times that by, we're close to 90 by 1, so 500 feet per minute.
Okay. So you set that 500 feet per minute, and you say, is that working or is it not working?
Seems to be working. It's keeping my glide slope there.
Yeah, pretty close. Mathematically, 400 feet per minute is a little bit more correct, but you can keep it within 100 feet per minute, you're probably going to be okay. You're within a margin of error that you can easily correct.
Okay, I'm just going to pull up just to slow down for flaps.
Okay.
Do 1 notch of flaps here. Nephi traffic, Skyhawk 738 Juliet Delta is on a 3-mile final for runway 17. Nephi traffic.
Got it wired. What's your altitude that you're going down to?
5,000. That's touchdown zone. Oh, you mean the MDA? Or the DA?
Yeah.
55. Alright.
Go ahead.
Oh.
Remember, for your check ride, he'll say you have the field in sight, or he'll say...
Hold that.
He'll either say you have field in sight, or it won't say anything, in which case you assume you're going to go around.
Okay, say that again.
If he doesn't say anything, you go around at your decision altitude.
If he doesn't say anything, that means we don't see it?
Yep.
Okay. Nephi traffic, Skyhawk 738 Juliet Delta is on a 1.5 mile final for runway 17. Touch and go. Nephi traffic.
I guarantee I'm not sure exactly, but they'll either have you not land out of any of them, or you'll do follow climb out instructions or follow this approach instructions, or he'll have you land out of one of them. Because he doesn't need to see a landing for an instrument approach.
Okay.
I mean, you're going to do a landing, which means it'll be graded, but that could be your full stop. Nice stiff headwind there. Yeah, I've got the aircraft.
Alright, you have flight control? Felt like something popped out. It's bent on those. Alright, I have flight controls?
Alright, yeah, flight controls.
Alright, I'm climbing to 6,000.
Yep.
And I'm going to do a 330.
Doesn't seem to want to climb.
Nope.
Guess I ate too much for breakfast.
Yeah, it's all your fault. I didn't eat breakfast. What were you thinking?
I obviously wasn't. I had, you had 24 ounces of water.
That's pretty good.
South 38 Juliet Delta, this will be vectors for RNAV, approach runway 17 and Nephi. We got the weather here and I'd rather just go ahead and knock out another approach here.
Okay.
This one, what you need to make sure is in your cross track is not letting that altitude blow through your mind. Blow through your
that
cross track.
DA.
Yeah.
Nephi traffic, Cessna 738 Juliet Delta is turning right, crosswind for runway 17. Nephi traffic.
Okay, continue turn 330.
Oh yeah, I just had a habit straightened out there. Nephi traffic, Cessna 738 Juliet Delta is on right, downwind for runway 17.
Seven 38 Juliet Delta, continue to climb 7,000 feet.
Alright, continue climb 7,000 feet, 8 Juliet Delta. All right, so we're going to do the RNAV 17 approach again.
Yep.
So we'll go to elite, I guess, again. You're going to give me vectors to that, so 6,600 is my target there, and then 5,500 is my DA.
Yep. Seven 38 Juliet Delta, come right, heading 080.
080.
Maintain 7,000 until established on the approach. Clear the RNAV runway 17 at Nephi.
Clear to the RNAV 17. Hey, Juliet Delta. Maintain 7,000. I need to repeat that too, right?
Yes.
Maintain 7,000 until established.
So then once you get established, when are you going to know when you're established?
Is it on case break or is it when I actually meet the line?
When you're on case break, you're in protected airspace, but as I start my turn is when I'm going to start my descent.
Okay.
So if you're flying an aircraft or you're flying right now at 250 knots, case break is going to tell you time to go. In fact,
so I should start descending now?
No.
Oh, okay. Like when I start turning inbound?
Yeah, you're not going 250 knots. So when you have case break, you know that you're in protected airspace. But when you're going like we are right now at 95 knots, you don't need to start the turn because you turn on a dime. So you can wait till you've almost intercepted.
See, and I kind of went past it there.
Some of that was your wind. You look at your wind. 205 at 27 knots, so you got a tailwind going across there.
Okay, so now I'm on the glide slope. I'm going to follow that, and then I'll turn left as soon as I meet the line.
And I'd shoot for probably around 400 feet per minute, the descent.
Okay, we're almost at elite, which we are. So the glide slope's starting to tell me to go down. Okay, so got the weather, checked the heading and altitude or attitude indicator. We got clearance. Letdown plate I reviewed. A is altitude, which is what we are checking as we pass, right?
There's the altimeter.
Oh, altimeter.
Yeah.
Nephi Municipal Airport. Automated weather observation. 1525 Zulu. Weather. Wind 19 at 13. Visibility 10. Ceiling 5,000. Overcast. Temperature 9 Celsius. Dew point 3. Altimeter 2981.
2981. Okay.
Okay.
And I don't want to go past 55 because that's my DA.
Yep. So what are you going to do if you don't see the runway at 5,500 feet?
Do a missed approach.
Yep. You receive climb out instructions, which is like alternate missed approach instructions, so you'll follow that.
I'm not that. I need to remember I'm the line. Bring the line up. Okay. Okay, we're at the DA.
And you don't see anything.
Don't see anything? Okay. Nephi traffic, Skyhawk 738 Juliet Delta is on a 2-mile final doing a go around for runway 17. Nephi traffic. So I'm going to climb up to 6,000. On these climb out instructions, does it matter if you do a misapproach, climb up to your altitude? If you're over the runway, you still do the turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you don't know where the runway is.
I mean, other than this.
Yeah.
And I'm going to turn to 330 again.
Yep.
Should have gone the other way. Nephi traffic, Skyhawk 738 Juliet Delta is west of the field, about a mile or less, and we're at 6,200 heading back north. Nephi traffic. I went past my heading. Yeah, it's good for me to practice this stuff because I haven't really done the missed approaches. It kind of adds more things, you know?
Yeah. Everything in flying period, but especially in instruments, is very sequential. Do this, then do this, then do this. And so what's different in your habit pattern is, what is my climb out instructions? What is my missed approach instructions? You know, what is my next altitude?
Okay, I'm at 6,500.
Climbing up to 7,500 and proceed direct to airfield.
Okay.
I may tell you to stop climb.
keep hitting the wrong thing there. Okay, so Fairfield VOR is in.
Yep.
Do that. I'm gonna climb back on my heading here. Climb to 7,500.
Yep. Now go ahead and use your CDI to fly off of. Use your CDI to fly off the VOR. Go direct to Fairfield.
Okay, so what I need to do is do course.
Yep.
Do this until it lines up.
Yep.
And fly that heading.
Yep. And your winds are pushing you away from it. So just terminology-wise, that's your course inbound to Fairfield.
Okay. I'm guessing I'll need a little bit of wind correction to the left, so.
You would be correct. Now going into Provo, we're going to set up for the VOR to runway. VOR circle to land. So VOR runway 13 circle to land runway 31.
Okay. Okay, 108.4. Get that ready.
Okay.
And we're going to do 1253. That's tower. We're going to do ATIS over here. And what we're going to do is, so when we get it on the approach, it's going to be 6,200 is our final approach fix altitude at Sugi. And then our DA is 5040, but the NOTAM says 4747, I believe. So basically 4,800.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get this. W holds active. Use caution for bird activity in the vicinity of the airport. On initial contact, you have information, Charlie. Total tower information, Charlie, 145, Blue Weather. Wind 30 at 15, visibility 10, light rain. Sky condition, ceiling, overcast. Temperature 08 to 05, south.
Not getting it yet.
No.
So it was information Charlie.
Primary radar available.
Yeah. I'd probably just push over to approach frequency now and just tell them we're negative ATIS. And
oh. Salt Lake approach, Skyhawk 738 Juliet Delta is about 15 miles south of Provo at 7,200 with request.
don't climb any more than this.
Squawk 738 Juliet Delta, Salt Lake approach, squawk 0345, say request.
Squawk 0345, 8 Juliet Delta. Salt Lake, 8 Juliet Delta, we have a request to give vectors into the VOR practice approach in Provo.
Sky Gauge Juliet Delta, you can expect that and verify squawk 0345.
Squawking 0345, 8 Juliet Delta.
Sky Gauge Juliet Delta, radar contact 15 miles south of the Fairfield VOR. Maintain VFR, you can fly present heading, vectors to final approach course.
Maintain current heading, we'll expect vectors to final approach course, 8 Juliet Delta.
And just to give you, we're right below the clouds, we've got rain. If you want to maintain 7,200 feet, I'll keep you out of the clouds.
All right, so we need to do this. Procedure. KPVU.
Do you absolutely have to do that? Because you could just fly it with that. You're just not getting any DME.
That's true.
Go ahead and load it.
Activity in the vicinity of the airport. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Charlie. Provo Tower information, Charlie 1456 Zulu weather. Wind 330 at 15.
That for us.
I didn't understand.
Sky Gauge Juliet Delta, flighting 350, vector final approach course.
Heading 350, 8 Juliet Delta.
Flag approach 1233, head back to Provo.
1233, roger, maintain VFR. You have information, Charlie.
Huh?
VFR, we've got information, Charlie, 1233.
1233, contact Provo Tower.
Contact Provo Tower, 1233.
We went through a momentary little bit of scud. I was about to tell you to turn, but now we're clear.
Sky Gauge Juliet Delta, sorry, miss. Do you have information, Charlie, for Provo?
Yes, we have information, Charlie for Provo, 8 Juliet Delta.
Roger.
We can try and get the ceiling.
Sky condition, ceiling 6,000 overcast, temperature 08, dew point 05, altimeter 2981. RNAV runway 13 approach in use, circle to land.
Turning eastbound into Provo, 7,400 diamonds, sir. 1238 traffic, 11 o'clock, 3 miles, turning eastbound into Provo, 7,400 diamonds. 1238 traffic, 11 o'clock, 2 miles eastbound, 7,400 diamonds, sir.
Traffic, 1238.
You maintain 350, don't cheat over to the left. Just because you've got Fairfield, no kidding, rocks over there, you don't want that. At this point now, he's got you on vectors. Once he puts me on vectors, then I'm putting in my inbound course. No.
MS2 Charlie Sierra, traffic south of your position, 7 miles northbound, 6,800.
Don't come right. Don't come left. 350 minimum. So go ahead and set in your inbound course since he's got you on vectors.
Okay, so
2 Charlie Sierra, traffic south, 6 miles northbound, 6,800 Skyhawk.
Looking for traffic, 2 Charlie Sierra.
Skymaster 2 Charlie Sierra. How are the clouds out there? Are you able to climb about 300 or 400 feet for that traffic?
Yeah, we'll go up to 7,500 if that works.
Skymaster 2 Charlie Sierra. Yep, that would be helpful. Appreciate it.
I need to get back up to 7,000. Huh?
Wolf 38 traffic southwest, 3 miles, maneuvering, climbing to 7,500 Skymaster.
Looking for traffic, Wolf 38. We're going to be heading back to the Provo VOR and we're holding over to back VOR as well.
Wolf 38, roger. They have been around, oh, you're going to Provo VOR, got it. Skymaster 2 Charlie Sierra, traffic east of you in 3 miles, maneuvering 7,800 Diamond Star.
Copy all, 2 Charlie Sierra.
Gate Julia Delta, traffic 1 o'clock, 6 miles, maneuvering 7,200, climbing to 7,500 Skymaster.
All right, we're looking for traffic. We see him on the screen.
Roger.
I can see the terrain. I've got Fairfield in sight, so we're good.
Okay.
Provo's calling a 6,000 foot ceiling. I think they're full of it.
Is it lower?
It's a lot lower.
Correction, southwest 8502, Salt Lake departure, radar contact, maintain 10,000. Southwest 8502, sorry, man, that you can climb, maintain flight level 230. You're in an area of moderate to heavy precipitation. You'll be in it for about 5 miles. Southwest 8502, roger, thanks.
I think the last time you and I flew, there was ice everywhere.
Yeah. It's been that long?
It's been a little while since we flew.
All right, so I did the W, hold H and O.
Okay.
Let down plate, we did 6,200 is my final approach fix.
Southwest 8502, so that's Rick, scan.
4,800 is my DA. Actually, it's a, is it a, yeah, it is a DA. It doesn't say MDA or DA on the.
It's going to be MDA.
Okay. And then.
Gate Julia Delta, traffic 12 o'clock, 2.5 miles, maneuvering Skymaster 7,500.
All right, looking for traffic, Gate Julia Delta.
Gate Julia Delta, maintain your present altitude for that traffic.
Maintain altitude, A Julia Delta.
Right.
I don't know where he is.
Step down there. Was that Skymaster 2 Charlie Sierra? You have the sky.
He's right in front of us, 300 feet above.
Charlie Sierra had traffic in sight.
Skymaster 2 Charlie Sierra, thank you.
12 o'clock.
Gate Julia Delta, the Skymaster traffic has you in sight.
All right, A Julia Delta, thanks.
Good thing, I don't see him.
He's 200 feet above us.
I got him over there.
Yeah, I see him.
He's a,
actually peaked.
He's pretty much co-altitude with us. Yeah, where it says S13, that's a straight in.
Yeah.
It's a VOR, so you know it's an MDA.
Oh, okay.
So 50-40 is your altitude.
Approach Wolf 38.
The NOTAM actually says 47.
Yeah.
I believe.
Wolf 38, roger, maintain VFR, contact Provo Tower, have a good one.
Maintain VFR, contact Provo Tower, good day. Wolf 38.
For the localizer, that's what it says. I don't see that for the MDA.
Okay, so 5,100 basically is my MDA, right?
Yeah. Suggy is your final approach fix?
At 62.
Yep.
Southwest 8502, contact Salt Lake Center on 133.9. Have a good day.
You have all your nav lights on?
Yes.
Alright.
Just not pitot heat. I think we're okay with that.
8502 still on approach. No problem.
You don't see ice forming on anything, right?
No, it's just water. You could almost come out of the goggles and fly, and I bet you would be just as hard for you, probably in some ways harder.
Skymaster 2 Charlie Sierra, you can delete the altitude restrictions.
But if I take the goggles off, I'd just be looking here.
2 Charlie Sierra. Skygate Delta, you can delete the altitude restrictions.
Okay.
That us? What did he say?
He said you can delete your altitude restrictions.
Oh, okay.
A lot of moisture in the air.
Skygate Juliet Delta, turn right heading 040.
Right, 040, Juliet Delta.
And about this time, you can tell, you know, for climb out, you just say, hey, we're going to be coming back to you for one more approach.
Okay.
We'll come back out for the RNAV.
Skygate Juliet Delta, fly heading 100, intercept the runway 13, final approach course.
Heading 100, intercept approach, Juliet Delta. Hey, we're going to come back for one more approach with you for the RNAV.
Skygate Juliet Delta, roger.
100, he said?
Yeah, watch your altitude.
Skygate Juliet Delta, 5 miles from Sugi, or clear VOR Alpha approach, maintain VFR.
Cleared VOR Alpha approach, Juliet Delta. Okay, now why is this backwards?
What inbound course do you have set? Oh, you haven't selected yet, that's why.
Oh, yeah, that would help. Okay.
So when he says, remember I said, as soon as you go on vectors, I set it up for the final approach course, that includes the frequency. So you set the inbound course and your frequency.
Okay, we're 3 miles from Sugi.
Yeah.
3.4, actually.
Now you're on an intercept, so you can descend down to 6,200 here.
Because it's non-precision.
Yep.
And so I don't have a glide slope.
Yep. Now the VDP is based on a non-precision. It's based on a 3-degree glide slope, so you can leave.
Skygate Juliet Delta, contact Provo Tower.
Provo Tower switching, Juliet Delta. Provo Tower, Skygate Juliet Delta is 2 miles from Sugi on the VOR approach.
So 738 Juliet Delta, Provo Tower, how will this approach terminate?
We're going to do a touch and go, and then go up for another approach, Juliet Delta.
Cessna Juliet Delta, roger. Circle to runway 36, report your circle.
Circle to runway 36, will report our circle, Juliet Delta.
Bravo Tower, Wolf 33, beam the numbers of 36, looking for touch and go.
Wolf 33, runway 36, clear touch and go, then make right close traffic to runway 36.
MDA.
What?
36, clear touch and go, then right close traffic to runway 36.
So you get your straight in, you get your circling altitude, 50-40.
So it's basically the same.
Yep. Now the big thing is, so that's about 500 feet above the runway, 550 feet above the runway.
Wolf 38, make left traffic to runway 36.
It's not going to look different.
Left traffic for runway 36, Wolf 38.
Than a standard approach. One of the things we haven't talked about so much, it doesn't really have it here. You're coming in on one runway 3, normally it's going to have an arrow that shows you how you're coming onto the field.
Okay, so now I can go down to 50-40, I just passed, right?
Yep. And you can just shimmy right on down there if you want to. When I say shimmy on down there, I'm not going to go 1,500 feet per minute descent, but I'll go 800 to 1,000 to get me down to that altitude sooner. Because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to break out of the weather.
Wolf 38, traffic short final, runway 36, clear touch and go, then make right close traffic to runway 36.
Clear for touch and go for runway 36, and then make right turn.
Okay. So I'm at my DA, or MDA.
Yep. And I've got the aircraft.
Okay, you have flight controls? Okay. Alright, I have flight controls.
You have flight controls, you can commence circle whenever you feel right about it. Just make sure you tell them.
To 36, which is the diagonal one.
Yep.
Provo Tower, Skyx 73 Juliet Delta is starting our circle to runway 36.
Cessna 8 Juliet Delta, roger. Make left traffic, runway 36. Traffic turning 1 mile left base, runway 36, clear touch and go. And then say your intentions after the touch and go.
We're going to do a right turnout after the touch and go and come back for the RNAV approach. Or actually, just do a straight out north, 8 Juliet Delta.
Cessna 8 Juliet Delta, roger. After your touch and go, north departure approved.
North departure approved, 8 Juliet Delta.
Cessna 8 Juliet Delta, the Diamond Star traffic here phone is on a 1 mile final.
Alright, we're looking for the traffic, 8 Juliet Delta.
There's some serious wind shear. Look at that, the wind's 309 and 18 knots. I've got the traffic in sight.
We have traffic in sight, 8 Juliet Delta.
Cessna 8 Juliet Delta, follow the Diamond Star. He's also a touch and go, runway 36, clear touch and go.
We'll follow Diamond Star, clear touch and go, runway 36, 8 Juliet Delta.
And this is a case where I would ask him if he's had any reports of wind shear or strong gusts, because the winds are...
Bravo Tower, Wolf 33, right midfield for 36, we're looking for that other downwind traffic.
Wolf 33, roger. Number 2, following a Cessna, left downwind, beam the numbers.
Still looking, Wolf 33. 33.
Wolf 33, follow the Cessna. He's also a touch and go, runway 36, clear touch and go.
Following the Cessna, runway 36, clear touch and go, Wolf 33.
Hey, Bravo Tower, 8 Juliet Delta, have you had any reports of big gust wind shear?
Cessna 8 Juliet Delta, negative.
All right, thanks.
He's off the runway. I'm looking for this other traffic out here.
Tower Archer 3862, Mike's holding short of 31, ready to go.
Archer 3862, Mike. Bravo Tower, hold short runway 31.
Hold short of 31, Archer 3862, Mike.
One of our fellow schoolmates.
Yep.
Wolf 38, extend upwind another half mile and then enter right downwind runway 31.
Extend for a half mile, then enter right downwind for 31, Wolf 38.
Duncan Tug, program. Duncan Tug, proceed to Duncan South via Alpha, cross runway 18. And Duncan Tug, proceed on Alpha, hold short of runway 18.
The wind's pretty strong.
I'm not sure why we're not landing on just a 3-1.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Sorry, I grunted a little bit there on your landing.
Oh, you're fine.
Wolf 38, extend downwind, I will call your base.
Call our base, Wolf 38.
I was looking at the winds and then you hung it just a little bit there.
Yeah.
You recovered it fine.
All right. You want me to put goggles on? You have flight controls.
Yeah, I have flight controls. Put your goggles on.
All right. I have flight controls.
Yeah, flight controls. Now, if you want to enter final from this side, this is fine too.
Yeah, I've only done entering from this side once, so might as well do it.
Okay.
Airport 2, program. Airport 2, roger, proceed on Alpha, cross runway 36 to the approach on runway 13. Archer 62, Mike, runway 31, clear for takeoff, make left close traffic.
Clear for takeoff, 31, left close traffic, Archer 3862, Mike.
Wolf 38, base approved, runway 31, cleared touch and go, then resume left close traffic to runway 31.
Base turn approved, clear touch and go, runway 31, then we'll make left close traffic, Wolf 38.
Airport 2, caution for the tug obstruction on Alpha. Duncan Tug, caution for the vehicle obstruction and proceed across runway 1836 on Alpha. Wolf 33, make right traffic to runway 31, number 2 following company on right base.
Right traffic for runway 31 and 36, and we'll be looking for that traffic, Wolf 33.
And Wolf 33, just to verify the runway, make right traffic runway 31.
Okay,
Right,
so we're doing the
runway
RNAV
31,
approach.
Yep.
Cessna Juliet Delta, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved, 8 Juliet Delta.
This aircraft has weather information available for you, Tom Strength, States Flight Service.
Salt Lake, Skyhawk 738 Juliet Delta is 3.5 miles northeast of Provo at 5,900 with request.
Skygate Juliet Delta, Salt Lake approach, ident, Salt Lake altimeter 2986.
Ident 8 Juliet Delta.
Skygate Juliet Delta, radar contact 6 miles north of Provo, and say your request.
Just want to do a practice RNAV approach at Provo, just requesting vectors 8 Juliet Delta.
Skygate Juliet Delta, roger, turn left, heading 310, vector final approach course.
Heading 310, 8 Juliet Delta.
Now, we can make this a full stop or we can do more approaches. I'm here for you. It's up to you, okay?
Okay, what time is it?
10 o'clock.
We have the plane till 11?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do more. I like the hours as long as we're good.
Okay, well, let's do it. So let's do the same.
Skygate Juliet Delta, it's unable to practice approach at this time. Provo Tower's got a few in the pattern. If you want, you can hold in that general area, or as soon as I can get you in, I'll let you know, but it's unable this time.
All right, 8 Juliet Delta.
All right,
What was that?
Let me see.
Well, we can go back and do ground too. It doesn't matter. I mean, we planned that, so.
I would still stay out here. Let's just hold out here. What I want you to do is I want you to hold off the FFU-VOR 090 radial.
Okay, so hold on the FFU's VOR 090 radial.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to delete. Add waypoint KPVU. FFU.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to do this. I'm going to do hold at waypoint.
Solid Green Mills, current solid altimeter 2986.
What that's doing, that's having you hold at the waypoint. You don't want that.
Oh.
Let me see if I can do something real quick here.
Should I keep climbing or level off?
Level off at 6,500. Just give me a right-hand turn for now.
Okay.
Right turn. Pattern, and then let's go add a waypoint, and it's going to be FFU 090. Okay. FF. Alright, so we go there, hold at waypoint, hold, okay. See what this does for us. Okay. Now your GPS is set up so you should be there. So hold 6,500, where's that putting you?
Right over the airport?
I don't want that. Let me do this. Let me change this. Head hold.
Waypoint info. Edit.
Edit. What do is 0, 7, 5.
We want to stay out of Class D airspace since we're not with them?
Yeah, you do.
What do you want me to do?
Give me a right-hand turn. All right, just kind of, I say visually hold. Come right heading 270. Actually 280. We'll play with this on the ground a little bit.
Okay.
I think I figured out how to do it. Actually, I think I'm going to do it. Don't follow the directions of this, because now I'm going to modify this thing.
Salt Lake approach, Skymaster 502, Charlie Sierra.
Skymaster 2, Charlie Sierra, go ahead.
Yes, sir, we're at 6,800 feet, and we're complete with our work here and looking to go back to Provo.
Skymaster 2, Charlie Sierra, roger information. Charlie is current.
And I've got Charlie 2, Charlie Sierra.
Zero, this puts us
inside the Class Delta.
Yeah, don't do that then.
Gauge Delta just got your approval for the opposite direction, runway 13, RNAV approach. Fly heading 320, next bomb approach course maintain VFR.
All right, heading 320, AGLA Delta, thanks.
I'll get you set up here.
Approach Skymaster 502, Charlie Sierra has Provo Airport in sight.
Skymaster 2, Charlie Sierra, roger, contact Provo Tower, have a good one.
And contact Tower, thanks for the help today, 2 Charlie Sierra.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, so you got the RNAV approach in?
Yep.
Excellent.
What are your altitudes on the RNAV approach?
6,300 at Wave It.
Okay.
And 4697, but the NOTAM says 47, I believe. So 4,800. So 63 and 48.
Okay.
Okay, we got W hold Zach, we got WHO, and we did the L.
Yep.
And descent check, that's one thing I got to memorize. Basically, it's like carb heat, if you have retractable landing gear, all that, right?
Yep.
And then A is, let's see, W hold, S is speeds, A is altimeter,
yep,
which we have set, and climb out.
Yep.
Which is just climb to 9,000.
Yeah. Now for this one, why don't you break off the approach before the circle?
Okay.
Just for time. And then we'll do one more approach. We'll do one more vectors, okay?
All right.
So just let them know that's what you want to do at some point.
us go out here a little bit.
Yeah.
Come on, ATC.
Skygate Juliet Delta, turn left heading 220.
Left 220, Juliet Delta.
Provo Delta's current solid altimeter 2987. Skygate Juliet Delta, Delta's current Provo, winds 30012, visibility greater than 5, light rain, few clouds 4,100, broken 5,000.
All right, thanks, Juliet Delta.
Before you intercept, I would tell him that you're going to break off you're not going to do the circle. You're going to break off the approach road to come back to him.
Okay.
For one more approach.
Like now? Tell him that?
Yeah.
Hey, Salt Lake, Skygate Juliet Delta, we're going to break off the approach and come back for one more after this.
Skygate Juliet Delta, understood. Fly heading 160, intercept the runway 13 upon approach course.
Heading 160, intercept course, Juliet Delta.
He understood you, but...
Skygate Juliet Delta, 5 miles from Wayville, cleared RNAV, runway 13 approach, maintain VFR.
Cleared RNAV approach, maintain VFR, Juliet Delta.
He could have misunderstood you there. Said that by saying that I'm going to break off the approach, he could have thought that you were terminating the approach right now.
It didn't sound like he did.
No, he understood it.
Okay. Yeah, I thought that after I said that.
Gas is still good.
Skygate Juliet Delta, contact Provo Tower.
Contact Provo Tower, Juliet Delta. Provo Tower, Skygate Juliet Delta is on 2.5 miles from Wave It on the RNAV approach.
Cessna 3 Juliet Delta, Provo Tower, and how will approach terminate?
We're going to break off the approach and then come back for another one.
Cessna Juliet Delta, roger. And did you want a low approach down runway 13 or circle to 31?
What do you think?
Which to tell them that we'll terminate before we get to the runway.
We're going to terminate before we get to the runway, Juliet Delta.
Cessna Juliet Delta, roger. Fly the approach to minimums and report the missed approach.
We'll report missed approach, Juliet Delta.
Okay, so this one, I want you to do the LPV, so you get the minimums You're going to fly the glide slope. And then the next one we'll do the non-precision.
Okay.
So this one you go down to 4756 for the LPV. Here, I'm going to listen real quick.
Approach on transponder-equipped aircraft only. Use caution for bird activity in the vicinity of the airport. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Delta. Bravo Tower information, Delta, 1556 Zulu weather. Wind 300 at 12, visibility 10, light rain. Sky condition, few clouds at 4,100, ceiling 5,000 broken, 6,500 overcast, temperature 07, dew point 06, altimeter 2984. RNAV runway 13 approach in use, circle to land runway 31.
Alright.
So 48's our DA here, basically?
It's
just under that?
Yeah, 4756. I'll have you break it off before then, so that you can come back around, okay?
Okay.
Tell them we're going to do a left turnout prior to the field.
Provo Tower, Skyhawk 8 Juliet Delta, we're going to do a left turnout prior to the runway.
So St. Juliet Delta, roger, approved as requested.
8 Juliet Delta.
Okay, you can start your go around.
Provo Tower, Skyhawk 8 Juliet Delta is doing a missed approach.
So St. Juliet Delta, roger, and you're going to be a left turnout?
Yes, we're going to do a left turnout, 8 Juliet Delta.
Okay, start
so St. Juliet Delta, left turnout approved.
New Provo High School looks nice.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I didn't know they started building it yet.
Juliet Delta, frequency change approved.
Switching frequencies, 8 Juliet Delta.
Delta 2051 at current contact tower 118.3. Have a good day.
Salt Lake, Skyhawk 738 Juliet Delta is 3 miles north of Provo with request.
Skyhawk 738 Juliet Delta, Salt Lake approach, ident, say your altitude, Salt Lake altimeter is 2987.
Our altitude is 6,000, 8 Juliet Delta.
Skyhawk 8 Juliet Delta, radar contact 4 miles north of Provo, say your request.
Just want vectors to practice RNAV approach for Provo.
Skyhawk 8 Juliet Delta, turn left heading 320 and vector bomb approach course maintain VFR.
Turn left 320, 8 Juliet Delta.
So all craft Sierra's current Salt Lake altimeter 2987. The 1189 Salt Lake departure radar contact, climb maintain flight level 230, resume normal speed. The 1189, turn left direct scan.
It's actually kind of warm in here, isn't it?
It is. Put this in for a way.
Do we climb up 65? Stay at 65?
65 is good, yeah.
Okay.
65 is good.
Scout 3723, Salt Lake departure radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 230.
How do you feel about your instrument approaches?
I feel pretty good.
I think you're habitually getting into it.
Yeah, when I go days canceling flights, you kind of get out of, I feel like I get out of it a little bit, you know.
Scout 3723, turn left direct scan. Delta 707, how's your ride been?
Alright, so if we
Light chop.
do a suspend like that, or missed approach, do we need to reload it? Like that?
I'm not sure. I think so, but I'm not sure.
That's all aircraft, continuous light chop on your climb.
This one going to be a full stop?
Yeah, we'll do full stop. It's about 10:30 right now.
Okay.
Scout 7393, Salt Lake departure radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 230. Scout 3720.